To my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going over two payouts that I received today. So I wanted to come back on and just show you this is the payout from the Middle District of Alabama and also the Western District of Missouri. So if you're interested in seeing those payouts, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This information is not indicated as legal advice. Hi everyone, and thanks again for tuning into my channel. As I mentioned, this is part 2 to a video that I did previously that was discussing the Middle District of Alabama and the Western District of Missouri, those two deals. Basically, I got the checks. They both came in the mail today, so I wanted to just come back on here and just show you basically what that payout is. Now, most districts will probably give you an electronic fund transfer. There are some that won't. There are some courts that will only issue a check. That's just the way that it is. They're all different, as I'm finding out. And as I mentioned to you, all the rules are slightly different depending on which district you're in. But at any rate, electronic fund transfer or check, you still get the funds directly. You're not going to have to worry about how you're going to get paid because they work with third parties. And this is what I teach you in the course. So the Middle District of Alabama, as I mentioned before, very slow. The staff is friendly. The paperwork is easy to fill out. It's easy to find. However, they're just slow. They're slow to process it. September the 30th, I submitted this claim to the court, and basically they cut a check January the 7th. So that kind of gives you the payout time frame. Yeah, it's really long. But that's just their process in that area. This is the court order, again, that is basically allowing me to take ownership of the funds. Once you get a court order, someone from the court in the finance department will notify the U.S. Treasury Department, and that is who processes your payment or your electronic fund transfer. That's where it comes from. And so that's how that works. This payout was 40%. So it's $294.80. No, singularly, that's not a lot of money. But again, you stack the smaller deals, that is, not smack them, but you stack the smaller deals and you add them up, and then that is where the payouts come from. So if you're someone who's interested in larger payouts, I had someone just reach out to me recently on YouTube and they're like, Spring, I've seen the smaller deals. What about the larger ones? You get what you get. You may not get every large one that you go after. Of course I go after the larger ones. There's one right now that's over $600,000. Of course I've reached out to them. I've sent them a Christmas card. I've called families. Some people are just you're not gonna be able to get every deal that you want. That's just the part of it. You get the ones that are for you, to be honest. And so the other one is from the Western District of Missouri. Again, extremely fast. I do like working with them. Their information was really easy to fill in, easy to find. Staff was friendly. That payout is $1117.83, and I am asking for 30%, so that payout is $335.34. Their district is unique. Their unclaimed funds list is not on the unclaimed funds locator. It is located on their individual district website. It's a PDF file. It has over 400 cases. You just research which ones you want. And another thing that makes them unique is that their order does not look like this. They don't have an actual document attached to it. They just have a court entry that says, yeah, your order was granted by the judge on this date. And basically this is what this is. And this was entered on December the 10th. Same information, really. It talks about the amount, and basically the funds go directly to me. And so again, once you see that order, that is notifying you, and then you can notify your client too that, hey, the payment is on its way because we actually got a court order granting it. And so here's the check for that. This was cut on the 11th. That was cut on the 7th. This is $1117.83, as I mentioned. So these two together, coupled with the one that I did previously in the Eastern District of Virginia, that comes out to $1030.14. And so all in all, I probably did an hour's worth of work. That includes me driving to the post office, driving to the bank to get something notarized, mailing it, making copies. That's it. I occasionally follow up, either checking Pacer, or I call the clerk and say, hey, what's the status of the case? You don't have to do that every day. You don't call and verify, where the funds are every single day. You space them out. But all in all, it probably took me an hour. Who makes $1,030 an hour? Yes, you're going to be waiting on them, and you may not get it every day, $1,000. But I'm saying this is just what's doable, and me doing this sort of part-time. I have other obligations, as I mentioned to you before. I'm a mom. I take care of my son. He's at home now. He's not in school yet. And so I teach this information, I'm presenting it to you. I have the online, course. So if you're able to dedicate all of your time to this or more time than I have, you will have more deals. If you're interested in higher payouts, consider tax overages. This is all about volume. So you're going to be doing a lot more cases so that money can come. All right. So I hope that that is helpful. I will see you in the next video. Another thing that I wanted to mention, it's important to keep good records. So again, when you get more than one payout on one day, make sure you are aware of where your contract is. Make sure you're aware of what percentage you're giving your clients so that you're not, giving them the wrong amount. You don't want to do that because then you're basically breaching your contract to the client and giving them the wrong amount. So that's really all else that I wanted to say. Again, I hope that this is helpful. If you're interested in the course, please take a look at the link in the description box. This is for the $500 one, or you can just email me with questions. It's springsolutionsllc@gmail.com. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.